In the eastern part of the United States, surrounded by open fields and long dusty roads, lay a quiet little town called Millwood. In a small wooden house at the edge of this town lived a boy with a heart full of dreams, Ryan Carter. Ryan wanted to reach the sky, but his family lived very close to the ground. His father worked as a cab driver in the nearby city, driving through traffic all day, picking up passengers, stopping at signals, and returning home tired every night. His mother did sewing work at home, fixing torn clothes and stitching dresses for the neighborhood women, just to earn a little extra. Their income was enough to keep food on the table, but nothing more. Yet, whenever Ryan said, "Mom, Dad, one day I'm going to become a doctor," his parents never looked doubtful. His father would smile gently and say, "Keep studying, son. God opens doors for those who don't stop trying." Struggles of the beginning. Ryan studied in a public school, where the desks were cracked, the ceiling fans were slow, and the classrooms were always overcrowded. While other kids spent afternoons playing basketball or video games, Ryan would rush home to help his father. He cleaned the cab, carried luggage for passengers, and held an umbrella when it rained. And every night, no matter how tired he was, he sat at his small wooden desk to study. Whenever the power went out, which happened often, he studied under a little battery lamp. His mother stitched clothes beside him so he wouldn't feel alone. Sometimes the neighbors laughed. A doctor with their income? Impossible. But his parents never let their son's dreams fall. His father always said, "We may be poor, but our dreams are not." The moment that changed everything. When Ryan was in middle school, the school organized a free medical camp. A young doctor named Dr. James Miller visited the town. Ryan watched him talk to patients kindly, treat children, give advice to parents, and something inside Ryan awakened. He didn't just admire the doctor, he wanted to become like him. At the end of the day, Ryan gathered courage, walked up to Dr. Miller, and quietly asked, "Sir, can a boy like me ever become a doctor?" Dr. Miller looked at him with a warm smile and said, "To become a doctor, you don't need money first. You need determination first." This one sentence became the fuel of Ryan's life. The real battle begins. Ryan completed high school with excellent results. His teachers clapped, his friends cheered, and his parents cried tears of pride. But then came the biggest hurdle: preparing for the medical entrance exam. Coaching fees were extremely high, books were expensive. So Ryan began doing whatever work he could find: tutoring younger kids, evening shifts at a small pharmacy, delivering groceries after school, working weekends at a gas station. Many nights he returned home exhausted, with sore feet and a growling stomach. His mother quietly placed a warm plate of food in front of him and whispered, "Eat, son, your dreams need strength." Some nights he cried silently. Some days he felt like giving up. He saw rich students with private tutors, new books, and every resource he didn't have. But whenever he felt small, he remembered Dr. Miller's words, his father's tired face behind the steering wheel, his mother's hands swollen from sewing. And he kept going. The hardest day of his life. The day of the entrance exam arrived. Ryan didn't have a fancy calculator watch, didn't have a branded pens, didn't even have the latest prep material. But he had something far more powerful. Years of sacrifice, years of sleepless nights, years of unstoppable determination. When the results were out, Ryan's hands shook so much he couldn't even type his roll number. His friend checked for him and yelled, "Ryan, you made it! You got into medical college!" Ryan fell to his knees, tears falling freely. His father hugged him tightly and said, "You did it, son. You proved everyone wrong." Medical college, a new war. Medical college was tough, tougher than he had imagined. Fees were high, books were costly, schedules were brutal. Ryan took student loans, continued tutoring, and studied harder than ever. His shoe store, he stitched them himself. Some seniors made fun of his simple clothes, his old backpack, and his small-town accent. But Ryan didn't fall. He had come too far to look back now. His dedication caught the attention of a professor who once said, "Students who know struggle become the most compassionate doctors." Dreams turn into reality. Years passed. Ryan graduated with honors. The boy who once studied under a dim lamp was now officially Dr. Ryan Carter. On the day of his first appointment, he took his parents to the hospital where he worked. He gently placed his stethoscope around his father's neck and said, "Dad, this is yours. You drove that cab so I could reach here." His mother wiped her tears and whispered, "Our poverty never defeated us. You turned it into strength." Message of the story. Ryan's journey teaches us, your background does not decide your future. Hard work can beat wealth while your determination is strong. Parents' support can turn an impossible dream into reality. Struggle does not break you, it builds you. If life feels heavy today, remember, the climb is always hard, but the view from the top is worth every step. Believe in yourself, you can rise too.